Yikes. Whew, what am I thinking? Okay, forget it. It's too cold in here to be starting off with something like that. It is, well, welcome to the news. It is Friday the 16th of January. Second report of the year? Third, maybe? Did I do one the first week? Can't remember now. Oh, well. Hope everybody's having a good readjustment to 2015. And we had kind of a... I've been sort of on a mission lately of working on... This all started back with the Never Going Back Again thread of working on impossible things. And that, of course, got me started on Bethina again. And now... all I'm doing is playing all these impossible pieces. Well, working on playing all these impossible pieces and working on the impossible parts of them. So right there, that's of course the Villalobos Etude number 1. Once you get the hang of once you can sort of keep this going with your right hand and get through the chords. This goes on for a long time. Eventually it ends with we've got the descending diminished chords all the way down. And then it changes gears completely into this part that I was totally botching right there in front of everybody. That was closer. From here it's kind of smooth sailing in the end. I should be speeding up. Really cool ending to this. Nice little run of harmonics, huh? And these beautiful chords. Big old A minor and an E. With a little odd note. Oh, speaking of chords, I meant to do this in the lesson. I haven't finished putting up all of the prelude yet. I haven't even quite finished. Well, I'm not even quite sure when it's going to end yet. But we do want to have a little chord analysis of that. So anybody that's taken a look at the D minor prelude. I didn't really mean to play through the whole thing, but it was going so well. I thought, you know what, I can't stop now. Oh well. Thanks for indulging me on that. Love that piece. Anyway, so anybody that's working on it, what are all those chords? Figure them out. Some of them have unusual. Some of them are just a kind of a normal chord, but with a pedal point bass. As I talk about in the lesson, it might just be in upcoming parts. But I wanted to start to get you thinking about harmonic analysis of Bach. And maybe we'll try the same thing with Villalobos someday. What are all these chords? Actually, this one's a little bit easier because all those diminished chords are just, we don't care about them. Anyway, okay. I didn't mean to get that caught up in playing. What I was really going to try to talk about a little bit today was, well, first of all, let's go through some of the stuff that happened. But then what I'm going to do is show you all the hard parts of all the songs I'm working on right now, which is too many. Of course, it's frying. My nails are like cut to the quick almost because of playing so much. Anyway, what did we have this week? We had a little more of Sandy working on Rhiannon, and this is getting. I think I'm gonna have one more segment on this because we have done something with this song that in her lessons over the last few weeks that I have never done with anybody, and that is take Rhiannon and turn it into a song that you could play by yourself, like a solo vocal arrangement that includes some cool little guitar parts. Throwing in little solos and stuff like that, and even keeping this and singing. Anyhow, so I hope I got all that on there because this turned into a really fun project, making Rhiannon a solo song that you could do at an open mic. So probably at this year's camp, we will expect to see Sandy showing the fruits of her efforts. So. What else do we have going on this week? Couple of great songs. Oh my gosh! I just watched this. Well, you've hopefully watched this by now. The second lesson that we did. Vanessa did 2 lessons for us this week. Really appreciate that. The first one was Ben Howard, Old Pine. The second one was Broken Fences, a band I'd never heard of. Actually, hadn't heard of either of these two. So really, it's cool that she brings, well, a new element to some of the stuff that we're seeing here. And wait, it was just a joy to watch Vanessa and Corina sing this song. The facial expressions, especially at the end, you got to watch it all the way to the end. These girls are having fun, and they just sound great. So thanks to both of you, but for putting that together. And I'm glad you guys could get together and really fun. Let's see, what else was I going to talk about? That's about it. Oh. The thread about headphones was really interesting because it was, I think I wrote this down in the thread, but as we did the audio test, I had my girls come out and try to listen to things, and that one that started at 22K, as it started descending, I didn't hear anything till like 13, but boy, at about 19, they were screaming, saying, "Dad, stop that! What is that irritating noise?" So, young ears, the 20-somethings, that you can still hear that up in the 19 to 20,000 hertz. So Daryl, that was a really cool thing to start with the headphones, but also I think it was Tom that dug up the, I hope I got that right, I think it was Tombo, that gave us the link to the stuff, to the hearing tests, more or less. Okay, here's what I wanted to share with you kind of today, because it's sort of little how my works in progress are going. Let's see, I don't know which one I even want to start with. I'm always working on these. And that's the part that always gets messed up. Still got a little work to do on that. The other part, usually pretty good. Venezuelan Waltz number 2. Making progress on that. What I'm really trying to do is sort of working up towards trying to put another album of stuff together of all the stuff I've been working on lately, plus a lot of songs or pieces that I've written over the last long time. So that's one that's always, here's another one that's always on my playlist. Gotta get to a lesson on this, huh? That's what it's supposed to sound like. That's the best I've ever played that little part. From here. Landing on that is where I always get botched up. Anyway, so what I have noticed is from working on the hard parts of a bunch of different songs, all the rest of them, they all improve because of working on a lot of them. It's like if I put in 20 reps of that little hard part in Pharaoh's Rag, the hard part in Heliotrope Bouquet is better the next time I play it. Ha! He says. I gotta change gears here. How's Heliotrope? How's that hard part in Heliotrope go? Nope. Let me see if maybe I gotta back into it. Yep. That was it. Okay, that's getting there. So that's almost ready for a snapshot. The hard part in Bathina. This is the worst one. It's getting there. I'm getting it. Nope. Okay, now if I look, it might help. Yep. Oh, so that's a little trick. Stop. Something that can help is, you notice I was doing that and not looking at it first. I was really just trying to visualize it, and I was getting close, but the notes were buzzing a little bit. Then after I'd kind of had it clear in my head, and then I looked down to fine tune it, came out better. So it's worth sometimes even working your way through these parts without your guitar, picturing what your fingers do. Okay, I'm on this B flat chord. I got to add the G up at the top. I have to move my first and third fingers into a shape like C. Then I need my second and fourth like our G with B in the bass from Dust in the Wind. I got to slide it back a half step, and then I got to get down below this with a different set of fingers. There it is. Anyway, there's another hard part in this. I don't think I ever showed you this. The part in F. Anyway, that was it. We think there's big stretches in the prelude. This one in Bathina, what you need is a D7 chord played with your second, third, and fourth fingers, because you're going to your first fingers to do something else. Move it up to the fourth and fifth frets, and then you need an F in the bass. Now, look what I have to do just even physically to make that happen. It's like I got to bring my elbow in to all over the place. But so I am convinced that I'm going to be able to perform Bathina someday soon, and I think within a month you'll hear the whole thing. Of course, the first part, beautiful. That's terrible. Anyway, one of the most beautiful pieces of music ever written, as far as I'm concerned. Someday we will have a guitar version of that. Okay, I think that's enough. That's all. Oh wait, what was the other hard thing I'm working on? There's one other. Oh, I'm still working on this. getting there. That one's Pumpkin Pie. Started back in October, and it's still January, and I can't still can't quite play it, but we're getting there. Oh, then there's this. This should not be sitting on my stand. I have too many other irons in the fire. Okay, I'm butchering this one. All right, well that's coming along too, but that one's still a little further on. It's not even quite on the stove yet. Not even on a side burner. It's still in the fridge, but get it out every once in a while. Okay, let's see. Well, thanks for letting me just ramble on with what I've been doing. I hope everybody else is having as much fun playing the guitar as I have been lately, and hope everybody's in good health. We've had a house full of sick people here lately. Luckily, mine was very short and didn't have to. Well, I had to cancel a couple lessons, but it wasn't too bad. All right, we'll probably be back next week. I'm not quite sure yet what the game plan is. I will keep you posted.